Today's Midday Kentucky Cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Wild Time. I'm Chef Allison Davis in the Wild Time Kitchen, and we are back with our nutritional expert, Amanda Nighbert, and we are cooking up quinoa today. Quinoa's been around for a while. We know of it as an ancient grain, but this is a meatless Monday kind of meal. We're doing some stuffed peppers, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about kind of the benefits of what we're doing with this dish. We've got quinoa, black beans, and corn.
Quinoa is a great grain to incorporate. It's really high in protein, so if you are a vegetarian, getting your protein needs in can be a little bit challenging. So with the quinoa and the black beans, you're definitely going to hit those protein needs.
Okay, so what we're doing is just basically mixing all this together in a bowl, am I right?
That's right, super easy.
Now the quinoa has been pre-cooked, okay?
Correct.
So we cook this in a little bit of chicken broth and salt and pepper.
Yeah, super easy.
And basically, what do you look for when you're cooking quinoa? Just for it to sprout open?
Yes, nice and fluffy. You want it to absorb all the water. It's got a nice texture to it.
Yeah, and the ratio is just like rice, 2 to 1.
2 to 1,
yeah.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water.
Perfect. So we're going to mix in, and everything's going in one bowl, and then we're going to be stuffing these bell peppers, which we just put a little olive oil, salt, and pepper on, and we're going to stuff those. All right,
yes.
So I'm going to start adding this stuff in, and you tell us just the benefits of this as far as protein. Did you also say this was a good high fiber meal?
Yeah. Oh, tons of fiber, loaded with fiber. I also love this meal because it's super colorful. You definitely want to try to choose vegetables that are a range of color. You get a lot of different vitamins and minerals, phytonutrients.
So talking of color, we're going with a red onion instead of a white onion. It's going to add a nice pop of color in with this mixture.
Absolutely. And really, the deeper, the darker the color and the vegetables you choose, the more nutrient dense they are.
Fantastic. So this is considered a Southwest quinoa bowl. So we have a couple of spices. We have our chili powder, garlic powder, cumin, and coriander.
Yes, lots of benefits in adding those spices too.
And then just to kind of bind it together, at least to where it's not dry, we're going to go in with some salsa. You could go with red salsa, but we're going in with a little of salsa verde here. And then a little touch of hot sauce. You know how I am. I love a nice kick.
And the nice thing about this recipe is you could actually make this on Sunday and then keep it in the refrigerator and then throw them in your peppers the night you're going to eat it for a really quick meal.
I'll tell you guys, Amanda's a genius when it comes to meal prep. She knows how to do it, and if you follow her Instagram, you will see all great meal prep ideas for Sunday. I'm always feeling a little guilty myself because as a chef, I should definitely be meal prepping for my family on Sunday. But it's like my day off from the kitchen, so I'm like,
you need a break.
I don't know.
But this makes healthy eating so much easier.
I can go in with my gloves even.
Yes, you do that.
All right.
So just stuff it.
And then the peppers are not cooked. They are raw, and then these are going to go all in the oven and just kind of cook everything together, and it's beautiful.
Nice and
We're
easy.
going to top this with a little bit of cilantro and a little squeeze of fresh lime.
What I also love about this recipe is that, you know, if you have kids at home, they may be a little apprehensive about eating out of a bell pepper. So you could easily wrap this in like a tortilla or something that they would probably like better.
That's great.
Maybe cut down a little bit on the spice for them.
The lime.
Oh,
actually.
the lime.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Gotta add a little lime juice to it. Give it a little kick.
All right. And then, Amanda, you're not vegetarian, but you do recommend, you know, maybe having a meatless Monday or just kind of balancing out the protein for the week, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not a huge push for the protein. I think we need adequate protein, but it's a really good idea to incorporate that one vegetarian meal a week just because you get more vegetables.
Yeah.
And it's all about more vegetables.
Yeah. All right, gang. Well, we're going to put this in the oven, and we'll show you the finished product here in just a minute, but I want to talk about how you can find this recipe and many more. You can find Amanda Nighbert at amandaNighbert.com. You can also follow her on Instagram at Amanda Nighbert, and you can find this recipe and many more at WTBQ.com/recipes tab. Click on that recipe link, and you can find myself at Chef Allison Davis on Instagram. We're here at Wild Time Cooking. We'll be right back after this short break.